Hey, beautiful Sagittarius. Welcome back, Sag. This is your bonus reading. Somebody's spying on the Empress. Ooh, wanting a passionate beginning, want to work on something with you. High Priestess. Someone mocking you, jealous of you. Thinking maybe that they outsmarted you, did they? By turning their back on you. Okay. Let 'em mock, Saggy, let 'em mock. Someone has a big mouth, especially concerning you. Somebody is like, could be fighting and arguing about you. These are people who are mocking you, jealous of you. You just like let it brush off your back. These people are unstable. I'm sorry. It's like, oh jeez. You know the truth, Sagittarius. Okay, it looks like you're very stable here, Sagittarius. You're very patient. You are looking to the future. You are trusting your intuition. You've got a bunch of people here fighting and arguing, bringing up your name. Now, I don't know what's going on, but it's almost like there's a bunch of rioting going on here, okay? Maybe somebody can't stand to see you over here shine. There's been, so maybe someone wants your forgiveness and wants to do something right by you. But I don't think that you're talking to these people. Now, there could be a bunch of denial going on here. It looks like a bunch of people rioting here. It looks like a bunch of people who has been mocking you, talking about you, are now fighting amongst themselves. This is a betrayal. This is negative mindsets, negative talking, negative talk. Well, what's this all about? People blamed you, people accused you, and now it's almost like some kind of it's like you're learning to just move on. You're learning to just not let people's comments bother you, their judgments don't bother you. It's like you have learned. You've learned your lessons. It's a wrap. You're moving on. You're moving towards something stable. And people are spying on you. And people tried to turn the story, spin the story on you, Sagittarius. I don't know. There's something hidden here that needs to come out still, but it's not for you to worry about. It's for them to worry about. It's like someone's spinning the truth here. Yeah. Yeah. They've been lying. And someone's been carrying around a heavy burden about this. Like you're healing. You're on a new beginning. Just like you could be manifesting a whole new world for yourself, and it's like someone is stuck or has a perception of you. I don't know. This is like, hmm. This is good luck, good fortune, changes in relationships, endings, new beginnings. This is all about opportunities. This is like knowing your worth, your value. Someone's feeling foolish. Oh. Okay, so somebody regrets. Somebody could be embarrassed here. It's like someone is regretting something or is guilty. It's almost like someone, again, it's about someone carrying around a guilt. Someone is carrying around a guilty conscience. Sag, they have mocked you, made fun of you, talked about you behind your back. It's almost as if they have a guilty conscience, but they are not apologizing. They are not confronting what they did to you, how they treated you. There is guilt here and there is regrets. So, Sag, somebody is spying on you and somebody has been trying to turn others against you. Somebody has spoken ill will about you and about your immediate family. Somebody has been very judgmental, very critical. Somebody's feeling guilty. They did something very foolish here. Um, they feel guilty that they said what they said about you. They feel guilty that they regret it, but they're not apologetic. They are feeling guilty. They want to make something right with you, but they're not being completely honest with you, Sag. They're not being honest with the things that they have said about you. It's like there's a bunch of people here, like I said, they're almost like ganging up on you behind your back. There's a bunch of people here who sit and talk about you and talk about you behind your back. And then they feel guilty for it afterwards, but they never come to your face and apologize. They they're not treating you good, Sag. These people are not treating you good. And it's like they fight and argue amongst themselves. It's like everybody is competing here. Everybody is getting together, competing with one another. And they're like comparing, and they're like comparing their life to your life, and it's stupid. It's foolish, and they actually regret doing it. But they're not big enough to apologize for it. Let's go, Sagittarius. And it's really not your problem in the first place. And then they say all this stuff. They're being completely two-faced, and then they want to reconcile with you. And see, they don't like to show their face, see? They like to keep themselves hidden. They don't like to show their face to you. They're being punished for their wrongdoings. Okay, like I said, there's a group of people here. Like 5, maybe? And they're all sitting around talking, and you know where spirit comes from, that's like conjuring, especially when it's negative talk, and it's later they feel guilty. They don't like to show their face. They feel foolish for doing what they did, saying what they said. But they don't want to apologize for it. They don't want to, like, come clean. They don't want to come clean. They know they were unfair. They know they should apologize. They know they owe you an apology. But they don't like to show their face. It's like they say all this behind your back, but they don't like to appear in front of your face. They see you getting all this attention. They see you getting some love here, and they can't stand it. And they are being punished. They're always trying to convince people that they are this and that they are that they are better than you somehow. They're comparing their life to your life, comparing the way they think, the way they do things to the way you do things, instead of accepting that there are differences in people. Like, they can talk behind your back, but they're exposing themselves. They have been sending you the evil eye. This is malicious gossip. And they're plotting and scheming as part of their everyday life. And then they try to make up to you. They try to get in good with you again. Because they're being punished for their wrongdoings. Like, that's some ill will. Like, it's easy to talk about someone when they're not in the room. And they can't even show their face. It's like they don't want to show their face because of the things that they've been saying and doing. And it does not have to be your past person. But it can be. But there's more than one. There's like 5 for sure that sit and do this. They're all like comparing, and they might be comparing each other's lives to each other and then picking on your name because you're not there. You're going forward and you're collecting blessings. You're calm, you're still, and you're found inner peace. You don't care anymore. They don't want to show their face. You're like, oh well. They don't want to talk to you. Oh well. They want to talk behind your back. Oh well. You're too focused in on making miracles happen. I'm just saying. They can't face you. Somebody can't face you. Because they're guilty. They're telling on themselves. They've had too much to say. They've had too much input. They've done too much of this. And that's why they might be treating you nasty. It's a cover-up. Can't face you. But I gotta say, your name is in all of their mouths. The difference is how you handle it now. You don't care anymore. Before, it could have affected you. Before, it could have made you worry. Before, it could have made you stress out and get all upset. But now, you don't care. It's like, I can't change it anyway, so what am I going to do about it? You know, I'm just going to keep my inner peace. People that want to be part of my life are going to be part of my life, and people that are going to be proud of me are going to be proud of me. And people who can't stand me, stay away from me. Don't come around me. You've accepted it. You've learned to live with it. And that's what really bothers people. You don't care. You're going to keep your inner peace. You can move on with a clear conscience and know that you tried everything you could try. And what people say in the aftermath, that's on them. That's their problem, not your problem. So they got problems now, and now you're saying that's not my problem. They created it. And it's not your problem. It's not your problem. They're all creating this all amongst themselves. It's got nothing to do with you. They're creating this amongst each other, amongst themselves, by like their big mouths. The things that they have said, the things that they have done, the way that they have treated you. They're too embarrassed to show their face around you. Take care, Sag.